It's working.
I'm assuming we're recording. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's been forever.
It's been a minute since we've recorded one.
Well, we still have 20 million to upload, and that's my fault, y'all. I'm just, It's end of the semester. I got all kinds of reasons / excuses. I try my best. I really do. It's hard. Like uploading videos to YouTube is like a full-time job that's not much payoff, so it is what it is, and I'm getting there. I am going to have a series of smaller videos, hopefully going into the competition, because probably my last video I posted, I was like 9 weeks out or something, and so now I'm 6 days out.
Yeah,
so
she's in peak week starting today.
Yeah, so we'll it may go out of order. Anyway, so here we are, 6 days out.
Here we are. She's 6 days out.
I'm 6 days. He's not 6 days out.
I'm not 6 days out.
So we're just kind of doing a little update here. I think the biggest thing, what I want to talk about is, I was going to post this on my Instagram because I had a picture, and I've done like comparisons forever, y'all. Like, I'll do like, I've posted several pictures on my Instagram, which is, it's Fit with Holly, by the way, if you're not on there following me. So like past competitions, like X number of weeks out versus this number of weeks out. And I had one of my clients message me, and she's like, so what did you do different? And, I was comparing pictures from this prep like 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago to now, and it's like a huge difference. And it's only like 3 or 4 pounds different. So it's not like a huge weight loss or anything, but what I was trying to emphasize to her is the importance of just being consistent, because, and I say this all the time, we always say, or I say that consistency is key, right? So it's just letting the stuff have long enough to work, because it seems like you will go on and on and on. And from the 3 weeks ago till now, I haven't changed anything other than, I think maybe my low days, I dropped like 10 more carbs, or I dropped 20 more carbs total, like each day or something, but it was not a difference, like hardly at all. It was just a matter of keeping on, like doing it, because most of the time people don't give it long enough to work. So they're looking for some kind of magic. Oh, well, you changed that. I haven't done hardly anything different. I have just done the same thing forever and ever and ever. And there have been little changes, but there was nothing that was gonna just make some huge miraculous improvement out of nowhere. It was just, I think, just keep doing it. So what are your thoughts on that? You
gotta be.
Come on.
You have to be consistent, like she has been, and you have to start early enough and push hard enough the whole time to get to where the end is.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling my friend the other day, I feel like I have been in prep forever, because it's been the whole year. This entire year, I have been in prep.
In 2022.
Right? So all of 2022, I've been in prep actually since December 1st of 2021. So it's been December, January, February, March, April. It's been 5 months of prep, and that's sometimes not even long enough. So, you have to look at where you are and give yourself enough time, but then you also have to be consistent, and you're not going to just see things right away.
If any of you are watching this or planning on ever like doing a competition, or you have been watching this and you think, hey, I'd really like to do a show, let me tell you, if you don't have, like, if there isn't a day in there where you seriously question if you're going to be able to make it to the end, you're probably not you're probably not pushing hard enough. Like, it's so bad. That's
It
why
is
so many
not
people,
comfortable, y'all.
why
This
so many
is why
people
you
quit.
don't. This is why you don't
If you're
see
doing,
change.
if you have a coach, that, you know, like, I wouldn't imagine there are no well-known coaches that, you know, you would ever say this about. So if you hire somebody who, you know, somebody off of Instagram that says, you know, that they're a fitness coach or whatever, I mean, if your prep doesn't like hurt, you're not doing it right.
I'm sure y'all have heard the saying, like, you know, progress, or I don't know, something like progress happens outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get the progress you want if it's comfortable.
It's the same as, like, you know, it should be the same as when you're going to the gym. I mean, there's a difference between going to the gym and, you know, I'm just getting some reps in.
There's
you
a
know,
difference between a leisure
It's,
workout and training, and there's a huge
So,
difference in.
if you understand that difference, you should understand the difference in a prep too. And I mean, like, living with her, I mean, it's been a while since she's done a show. She did a show in 2020. I just did a show in October 2021, you know, and so now I'm seeing her doing a prep again. And I think this has been her most grueling prep. And she's coached herself. And I mean, it's like, you know, like when you watch somebody prep, it should almost make you question whether or not you ever want to do it again yourself. Like, it's like watching somebody get drugged down the street behind a truck and you going, I might try that. That looks fun. You know, like,
y'all, I'm telling you. So, and you know, you got to keep in mind too, that there's a big difference between like just general lifestyle weight and fat loss versus competition fat loss.
Yeah.
Because, you know, yes, you can lose weight and it not be painful. Now, it's going to take you probably longer to get there. The problem is, or the difference is, when you're prepping for a show, your body fat has got to get beyond the leanness that is comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can be lean.
Tell them what you're at right now. When at 9?
No, like
10.
10, 10
No,
11.
I thought you were like
I don't
one
know.
less than me. I thought, because I'm 10.
No, you're 9.
I'm 10.
You were 10. Okay, so we're close
You're
to the same.
9.
No, I think we're about the same.
I thought you were 9.
You know, you were saying that the comparison would be, you were saying like for a girl versus a guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can lose weight, you can lose fat, and you can be lean and it not hurt. But if you're going to do a competition, it's going to hurt. And there's no way around it. Like, if you haven't been through like painful, like questioning, like this sucks, then you're probably not ready to step on stage. You can step on stage and people do it all the time, but you're probably not in the condition that you need to be if you haven't had that hurt. And, you know, there's not many people that do it, and not many people that do it long term. And most people quit before they even know where they could be, because it's going to take you it's going to take, I bet, to be really where you can be, you probably got to give it a decade. I'm serious, not like a couple of years. And if somebody,
to do what?
Like competing, going through the prep process, like you're just not going to be like the people who, oh yeah, I turned pro 1 show, or I turned pro after 2 shows.
Hey, easy then.
Okay, whatever. Well, I mean, I did too. Okay. I'm just saying, you're still not at your potential.
No.
It takes you decades to reach your muscle maturity. Like, because even if you're great in your 20s,
you should say it's like 5 to 6 years you get muscle maturity, and then you just keep building from there.
But you still get better.
Oh,
what I'm saying is, like, it takes decades to really be dialed to where you need to be. You're not going to just be perfect in a couple years. Well, okay, a decade.
Maybe 1 decade.
Okay, whatever.
I mean,
that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Girls are different than guys too. Girls don't have the girls can't build muscle. like guys do, unless they're taking something to enhance themselves. And I mean, I know good and well, there's no way in my 20s that I would have had the muscle that I have now, because it took me that many years to build it. Because girls don't build it that easy. You don't have the testosterone to do it.
Yeah.
Period.
No, it's true. Or any of the other. I mean, there's plenty of stuff out there to take.
Oh, sure. There's all kinds of stuff you take.
All kinds of stuff.
So anyway, that was my thought for the day, just about being consistent and letting the changes happen. And then, you know, of course, adding to that, it is definitely a process. And, you know, I've talked about this before too, just like coming off a show is like the hardest part.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's the hardest part. It's because like when you've got your, yes, it's painful to get to the show, but the closer you get, the closer you are, right? And so you've got, you know, you're right there at it, so you can make it because you're pushing to get there. And then afterward, if you do not have a plan, you're gonna crash and burn and load on the fat really fast.
You're
and
gonna do
so
stupid stuff like eating an entire pound of sausage.
oh my God. Y'all, he did that and he was so swollen.
Oh
I'm
my
like, why on
God.
earth would you even choose that? That is just not something I would even ever pick.
That was like my pro debut show in the OCB, and I don't know why I bought them, but I bought like a
Oh my God.
like
so
a
terrible.
1
I would
pound
not
big
even eat
ass
that.
package of
These
like
little smoked
meat
sausage.
snacks. And I mean the sodium in that is unreal. I mean, of course, they're filled with, you know, nitrates and nitrites or whatever, nitrates, and so it's got, you know, sodium nitrate in it, and then it's got regular salt. And I mean, because, you know, that's what's in that, you know, curing salt. And
So have a plan. Don't have that be part of it either. You're going to pay big time. Like
Yeah.
you can have a meal out and like you can enjoy yourself, but like you really have to, like if this is a lifestyle for you, which it like kind of is for us, if it's a lifestyle, you're kind of,
Well, if this is a lifestyle, they already know. Then I mean, they should already.
well, if you
guys
want
should
it to
already know.
be, if you're
If you want to
starting,
do
if you're
this,
new,
yeah.
like you have to have, some people still don't, some people still compete and then they rebound and like the post-show rebound and all this fat gain. And you got to know how much weight you can gain and how much weight you should gain to be number one in ideal, like a building mode. It takes you, y'all, it's going to take weeks to months to recover from a show prep. So you have to be prepared for that. It's not like you're just going to go back to normal by binging or pigging out. And a lot of people go out of a show, they do the binge pig out thing like over and over. And within a month, they already feel like they need to do a mini cut from their post-show rebound, you know, and that's what you don't want to do. You want to get back up to normal levels, kind of like you want to just kind of come to maintenance calories and sort of hold it there and start building. But don't just binge and then be like, holy crap, I like gained like 20 pounds in a week and now I need to diet. You don't want to do that. You don't want to diet after you have just been cutting for months and months and months. You need to like slowly have a plan to come out of that, to get your workouts built back up, to start feeling normal, to have your hormones restored and everything kind of to be back in balance. And that's like a hard thing. And I know I learned the hard way because I really didn't have, even when I had a coach, like back in 2010, I don't think there was really a plan. There wasn't a plan in place. And I really feel like if you have, you know, a coach, that should be a key thing that a coach does, is like you have something set up like for post show of like, okay, so here's where your macros, you can't go like 2 weeks off the rails on your macros and not your fat cells. Like when you have prepped for a show, your fat cells are like sponges, and they're gonna like expand, and they want to like kind of take everything and run with it like afterwards. And so you cannot just go off the deep end, because you
And
will
it's
gain
the-
fat super fast.
All of the hormones that you have that are there for survivability. And so they immediately, once you start eating after doing that, they'll immediately start packing fat on.
Oh yeah, fast. I mean,
because that's the hormones that you have, you know, it's a survivability thing that we don't need anymore as a species, because we pretty much have readily available food. But yeah, that's why you get those hormones in you. Just
hormones suck.
yeah. Well,
But anyway, so
we'll have to.
that's our
do a
main
video.
thing.
We'll have to do a video.
We'll do like
about
a
some hormone stuff.
yeah, maybe like we'll
Maybe I'll
do like a show wrap up. I'll try to put all of my little videos in here, like after this one, before this one, after this one. That's hard to do. But anyway, so questions, if you have questions, please comment, send us a direct message on our, I'm sorry to hit you, on our Instagram or in the YouTubes, whatever.
The YouTubes,
The tubes.
Instagrams, like, subscribe, share.
Yes, please. And
Follow her on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram too.
yeah, he's OCB Kratos.
OCB
I'm Fit with Holly.
Kratos.
And so this is my peak week. This is my exam week at college. So it's a busy week.
Oh, yeah,
Got to do grades and all that. So I will keep y'all posted on what's going on.
I just had a work physical on Wednesday.
So that's our life, y'all.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.